Welcome to Landmark Sports Show with Ant and John. We're back for season 2 with a new opening. Hope you all enjoyed that. We don't have a poster. We know that our name's out there in the street, so we don't need a poster anymore. And we're coming live from Landmark High School. Welcome back, Ant.
Welcome back, guys. Great to be here for season 2 with my partner, John.
We're excited. We've been waiting. We've been missing it all summer. Ant's back. We've been talking about the first couple of days of school. We're excited that Tuesday's here and we're ready to go.
Yeah, finally it's Tuesday. I mean, come on. I've been waiting to do this for a week.
Yeah. We've been having to deal with math and science and all that, and we really just wanted to get in here and talk sports.
Wait, what's math and science? I don't know what that is.
He's a good student. So we got an exciting start to the season for you guys. We're going to talk a little bit of baseball. Baseball's kind of, in my book, it's kind of winding down, but in Ant's book, it's still going strong. We got a lot of exciting UFC news, and of course, the NFL is back.
Yeah, welcome back.
We're excited about that. So first things first, Ant, MLB.
Yankees are back on track. Finally. I mean, over the summer, they were on and off. Aaron Judge kept striking out. He has the most strikeouts in MLB this season with 188. Most of them coming in the second half of the season. Mm-hmm. But Judge is making up for it slowly because he hit 2 home runs recently. And now the Yankees are only 3 games behind first place. We're on a 3-game winning streak. Let's beat the Rays again. Let's sweep the series.
Yeah, and they get to play the Rays, and they get to play them in New York. I don't know if that's fair. I don't know.
Why? Because we're playing at Citi Field this week?
Yeah, they just have to go over one borough instead of flying down to Florida.
Well, because it's Hurricane Irma in Florida.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about, you talked about Judge a little bit. Do you think the home run derby messed up his swing? Why do you think he's been striking out so much more in the second half?
When you're hitting so many home runs in like the first half, and then after the All-Star break and you take a break, you're kind of just not the same afterwards. I mean, because nobody can keep it up for a full season. Right. That's just a fact. And Aaron Judge is now learning that. So it doesn't really surprise me all that much, but it surprises me how many strikeouts he has.
Yeah. I mean, he's like a big swinger, so the strikeouts are going to come with the home runs. But I have some Yankees fans that love him. I have some Yankees fans that are really frustrated by him.
I'm frustrated by him, but I still love him.
Yeah, so you're both. Because you're a good sports fan.
Yep. A true sports fan, I should say.
Yeah. On my side of things,
Phillies.
There's not a whole lot to talk about. Phillies are the worst team in baseball. That's it. They're not very good. They didn't take a step forward this year. Remember, when we were doing the show back in April, the hope was just they're going to get a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's been a step back. So it's been a disappointing year for the Phillies. Luckily, I got the Eagles to hold me over.
Yeah, the Eagles are the Eagles won.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk about that yet.
Oh, we're going to talk plenty about it, just not yet.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the main event.
What about, let's get into some UFC?
Yep.
So, Ant's got a whole bunch of UFC updates, a whole summer worth of UFC updates and analysis. Hit us with the biggest thing first. What do you think?
Okay, so first I want to talk about our favorite fighters. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Rivera and Chris Weidman won their fight.
The Terror Rivera.
Yep. Jimmy El Terror Rivera defeated Thomas Almeida back in July. And on that same card, Chris, the All-American Weidman, defeated Kelvin Gastelum by third-round submission.
Awesome.
Yep.
Were they both good fights?
Yeah. They were actually really good fights.
Yeah. So what's the next step? You know Jimmy's my favorite. What's the next step for Jimmy?
My next step for him is, I would say, give him Dominic Cruz. And then if he gets the win, give him a title shot.
What's Dominic Cruz ranked right now?
Number 1.
So who's got the belt?
Cody Garbrandt.
Okay.
So Cody Garbrandt is going to fight TJ Dillashaw for the bantamweight title at Madison Square Garden at UFC 217. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that leaves it open for Rivera and Cruz.
So if Rivera beats Cruz, then he might get the winner of the other fight.
Of course. I mean, when you beat the number 1 guy, then you definitely get a title shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So did you hear about the John Jones situation?
So he got another fight taken away from him, right?
No, not another fight.
Another failed drug test, right?
Yep, another failed drug test.
Yeah, saw that.
And I said he's gonna keep messing up. I'm actually surprised the fight with Daniel Cormier even happened.
Yeah, they made it all the way to it, and then he beat him up, and then. So what happens now in UFC when you get somebody that gets disqualified for drugs? Does Cormier get the win, or is it just DQ?
So it's not a disqualification, but what's gonna happen is most likely it's the win for Jones is gonna get overturned to a no contest, and since it was a no contest, the title will go back to DC.
Okay. Does he get credit for the win though, or he just gets the belt back?
No, he just gets the belt back.
Just gets the belt back. Okay.
But it was a good fight though. It was better than the first fight, but I was upset that DC got knocked out, but DC might be getting the belt back. Let's go.
There was some talk about John Bones Jones and Brock Lesnar fighting, right? Do you think that's going to happen?
No. It wouldn't even be a close fight. Jones would knock out Lesnar.
Yeah.
It would knock him out like 2 or 3 minutes. Lesnar has no chin. Jones hits real hard. So, yeah. I don't like both guys anyway.
Yeah,
so
they probably
really
both
wouldn't care.
They probably both failed the drug test anyway.
They
right?
did. I remember Brock failed the drug test for UFC 200. Yeah. But, all right.
What about a little boxing? Do we have more UFC, or do we want to talk McGregor Mayweather?
Yo, let's talk McGregor Mayweather first, and then we'll finish off with the UFC.
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys didn't see, I recorded a video over the summer giving you news that Mayweather versus McGregor was official. And I gave John's prediction, and I gave my prediction, but I didn't say what rounds. So he predicted an 8th round Mayweather knockout, and I predicted a 3rd round McGregor knockout. John made me look bad. He actually got revenge on me from UFC 212 in the Brazil card, but Conor ended up losing by a 10th round knockout, even though it was a very entertaining fight.
TKO, right?
Yeah, TKO.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was a very entertaining fight, I must say.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was actually impressed with McGregor. He did better than I thought he would do. He was a better puncher, a better boxer than I thought he would be. I think he just kind of underestimated the conditioning that Mayweather has and how easy he kind of makes it look. At the end of the fight, McGregor was obviously a little beat up, and Mayweather looked like he was ready to run 5 miles, right? I mean, it's just his conditioning is amazing. He's such a technical boxer, but it makes me wonder, like, could McGregor be legit, like, not fighting one of the best fighters ever, right? Like, could he fight some guys that maybe, are not quite? And could he fight Pacquiao at this point? Like, would he have a shot against him? What about Horn? Like, how would he do it with those guys that aren't undefeated?
Yeah. I would say nah. I don't think he should continue boxing.
No.
Nah, I don't think he should. I mean, at the end of the day, he gassed himself out, and I just don't think he will cut a lot of weight to make it down to 154. And it's just with a guy like Conor, his main thing is MMA. It's not boxing.
Right.
But he did do better than Pacquiao did in the Mayweather fight.
Yeah, it was certainly a more entertaining fight.
Oh, absolutely. The Mayweather-Pacquiao fight made me tired.
Yeah, me too.
I almost fell asleep just by hearing the intro. Just by the announcer announcing the fighters.
Yep.
Trying to think that he's Bruce Buffer.
So what's the next move here for McGregor then? If you don't think it's boxing, what do you think is going to be his next thing?
He says he was going to come back to UFC. He says he wants to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov in Russia. Please, Conor, don't fight Khabib. Please don't.
No, why not?
Because Khabib won't even show up to the fight. He'll pull out the day before. The guy can never make weight. I would say give him the winner of Tony Ferguson versus Kevin Lee, who will be fighting each other at UFC 216 for the interim lightweight belt.
It's going to be hard for McGregor to go back to UFC and fight for such less money than he fought Mayweather, right? I mean, how much money? Did you end up seeing how much he made in the Mayweather fight?
Wasn't it that he was guaranteed 35 mil?
Yeah, but I think with all the pay-per-views and stuff, he made more like 100.
Yeah, he made 100 mil. I mean, he's good for life. He doesn't even need to fight anymore.
Right. That's like, so how do you get yourself to like really get up for a UFC fight when you're set for life? It would be hard.
I mean, with a guy like Conor, he loves fighting.
That's true.
So it wouldn't surprise me if he retires, but I would like to see him come back and knock more people out.
Yeah. He's certainly exciting. He's certainly fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You want to talk about UFC 215?
Yeah, we got
How you
that.
made me look bad?
And also Fight Night, right?
Yeah, you made me look bad.
Yeah, I had a good run this weekend on picking fighters against Ant.
No, he didn't.
Well, you said there was a little bit of a thing with the referees, right?
Actually, a lot of things. No, not referees. It was controversy. So, UFC 215's main event was Valentina Shevchenko versus Amanda Nunes, a rematch for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title. Nunes won by a split decision, retaining her belt, but there was no way Nunes won that fight. No way. Shevchenko clearly won. I had her winning rounds 2, 3. Wait. I don't even remember what rounds I had her winning.
For multiple rounds.
Yeah, I had her winning. I think I had her winning rounds 2, 3, and 5. And just for one takedown, just because Amanda landed one takedown, that cost Shevchenko the fight, even though Shevchenko landed more shots. Man, that's...
So what do you think was going on there? You think they're trying to set up a rematch?
Nah, they really shouldn't set up a rematch.
No.
I think the best move for Shevchenko is to go down to the flyweight division. Because if she goes down, she's going to dominate that division. She's going to easily become champion.
Yeah.
Easily.
Is Nunes champion right now?
Yeah, bantamweight. Yeah.
What about Fight Night?
Yep. So only one fight we're talking about because the whole card looks terrible. But the main event, UFC Fight Night this weekend, it will be Luke Rockhold, the former Strikeforce and UFC middleweight champion, facing the former World Series of Fighting middleweight and light heavyweight champion, David Branch. It will be a 5-round middleweight fight. Rockhold is currently ranked number 3. Branch is ranked number 9. So this is a pair of top fighters.
What's your prediction on this one?
My prediction, I don't know. I mean, if Rockhold takes this seriously, then Rockhold dominates David Branch. But if he takes Branch lightly, like he took Bisping lightly, he's gonna get knocked out.
All right.
Well, who do you have?
I'm gonna go Branch then. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I've been hot with my UFC picks lately. I'm feeling good about it. What are you going with?
Like I said, Rockhold.
Oh, you're going Rocco?
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna go Rockhold.
All right.
Yeah. Now, shall we move to the main event?
We're
NFL?
ready. Main event. We're in the main card. Main event, NFL. I've been excited about this for a while. Week 1 is in the books.
Yep. Great first week.
You care to tell the folks who got the most games right this past weekend?
Yeah, me. I did. Just kidding. He got more picks right than me. He got 8 correct. I'm sorry.
It was close. I got 8. You got 6.
Yeah, it was very close actually. 8-6. The one game I was really shocked about this weekend was the Steelers-Browns game.
Yeah, Browns really hung in there.
I was really shocked by that because the Steelers only won by 3 points. The final score was 21-18.
Yeah. So the question is, was it just the Steelers taking them lightly, or are the Steelers not as good as we thought? Are the Browns better than we thought? I mean, they might have a quarterback now in Kaiser.
Honestly, I'm gonna say the Browns are slowly improving.
Yeah, I think so. They have a bit of a defense. They got some skill position guys.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see them be decent. I mean, it's kind of sad when a team is just awful year after year.
Yeah, and then you know who's gonna take over the Browns, right?
Who?
The Jets.
Yeah. Or the Colts. I mean, they got destroyed. It's like 46-9 they lost to the Rams.
Oh yeah, but then the Jets don't have a team at all. They don't have a team.
No, I think they're tanking. I think they're just hoping to get a good draft pick at this point, which usually you don't see in the NFL. You don't see teams tank the way NBA teams do.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Another game that really surprised us. There were 3 games Ant and I both picked the wrong guys. It was
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots. That was a surprise. Houston and Jacksonville.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Jacksonville might not be bad either.
Jacksonville destroyed Houston.
Yeah.
But even then, Houston's overrated.
Yeah, and their quarterback situation, they got a rookie, and Tom Savage isn't a good quarterback. So, gotta have a quarterback in this league, Ant.
And then what's the last game?
The other one, your boys. We both picked the Giants.
Oh, God, don't even.
And then they didn't even show up.
Don't remind me.
They never even got off the bus, Ant.
No. Yeah, the Giants got whooped. 19-3 against the Cowboys.
So is it panic time, or are you feeling all right?
I will feel all right when Beckham is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing that a wide receiver means that much, but he really does. He makes that offense go.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to gloat on your Eagles?
1-0. They look good. I'm impressed with Carson Wentz. He's not a perfect product at this point, but he has good maneuverability. He made a really awesome play in the first touchdown. I like his leadership skill, leadership abilities. Defense looked good. I think their front seven, as long as they stay healthy, it's going to be real solid all year. Hopefully, we'll make up for a subpar secondary. But I felt encouraged. I felt good.
Yeah, you guys look real good, actually.
Oh, that feels good to hear you saying it.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, before we give our predictions, Kansas City surprised everybody. In Boston. In Massachusetts, too?
Yep.
Man, that's crazy.
They went into Gillette and just took care of him.
Man, Alex Smith looked great this week.
Yeah, it's like Aaron Rodgers.
4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was the number 1 player of the week.
Yeah. Probably best fantasy quarterback, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I have Derek Carr as my quarterback.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I have Tyrod Taylor.
He played pretty good.
He did. He had a
against the
good
Jets.
week. I have him and Phillip Rivers, so I figure I'm going to switch them on and off.
Ooh, I love Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah, I know you love you some Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
So we're going to do something a little bit different this year. We're just going to pick, every week we're going to highlight 3 landmark sports show games of the week. So these are the games that Ant and I are really going to have our eyes on. Those are the ones that we're going to predict. And those are the ones that we're going to sort of do like the most analysis on.
Yeah, exactly.
So this week we got our games of the week are going to be the Eagles at the Chiefs. The Giants are home, I believe, against the Lions.
Yeah.
And we have the Packers at the Falcons. Those are going to be that's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
So those are our 3 games of the week.
All right. So, John, why don't you start it off? What are the keys to the Eagles beating the Chiefs?
The keys are they have to play with good speed on defense. So the one thing about the Chiefs, they have the rookie Kareem Hunt, they have Tyreek Hill, they have a lot of team speed on offense. So the skill position or the safeties and the corners on the Eagles defense are going to really need to be able to run with those guys, which is a scary, scary thought because that's not their strength. So we got to shut down the Chiefs' speed on offense, and I think the Eagles really have to establish a running game. You know, the Chiefs' defense is good. They play really well. They're going to be without Eric Berry, but they're a good defense. And the Eagles did not run the ball well against the Redskins. So they really need to figure out, get Blunt going, get Smallwood going, Sproles. They really need to get a running game going.
Yeah. So the keys for the Chiefs, number 1, Alex Smith absolutely needs to be on his best game. Just like he did against the Patriots, after seeing what the Eagles did to the Redskins, you cannot take them lightly so far this season. So number 1, Alex Smith has to be on his game. Key number 2, the offense needs to establish a really good running game, as for the Eagles as well. And then key number 3, defense all around. You can't leave any of the receivers open, because if you do, the Eagles are going to make you pay for it.
That's right. There's music to my ears, yeah.
All right, so you want to do
predictions, and then we'll go to the next one?
Uh-huh.
All right, I am predicting, this pains me, but, you know, on our show, I try to pick with my head, not my heart. And I think the Chiefs are a really good team, and they play really well at home.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that the Eagles are going to play a pretty good game, but the Chiefs are going to take it 21-17.
Okay.
That hurts me.
So it's at home?
It's in Kansas City.
Okay, then I'm definitely going Kansas City, but I think it's going to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
I am actually going to say the score will be 35-33.
Wow, high scoring.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Stay tuned for that one.
Yep. Next game, Giants against the Lions.
Hit us with the keys to the game for the Giants.
Okay, so you saw in the Giants game against the Cowboys, they looked terrible. Defense was not on their point. Eli was making dumb plays. The whole offense was just sleeping. So, key number 1, Eli Manning needs to make the right plays. Because as you saw, the Lions had a pretty good win. Who did they play against again?
Cardinals, they beat them up pretty good.
Yeah, they had a really good win against the Cardinals. They came back, even and beat them. So, number one, Eli needs to be on his best game. He needs to play well, be smart with the football. If you're getting pressure, don't just throw it away. Okay? Don't just throw it on the ground like you always do. Number two, the offense needs to wake up. You know, if you are not going to if you're not going to be on your best game, then you should be sidelined. So number two, the offense needs to be all over the field. And number three, the defense, any pass that they could catch it, intercept it, run it. Those are the three keys for the Giants. What are the keys for the Lions?
For Lions, I think it's pretty simple. This isn't going to be a mystery, but stop Odell, right? Like if I was the Lions, I would cover Odell. I'd double cover him. I'd roll a safety. I would make somebody else beat me, right? Because watching that Cowboys game, I wouldn't be convinced that Ingram or that Brandon Marshall or definitely not Paul Perkins, that any of those guys could beat me. So shut down Odell on offense. I think this is a game where you got to just let Matthew Stafford air it out. I think he's your best player on offense. You gave him all that money. Let him throw it to Abdullah and Reddick out of the backfield. Let him throw it to his receivers, and just let him try to win the game for you. Because I think it's going to be a tough one for the Lions, but you got to put the ball in your best player's hand.
Yeah. Okay. So predictions for that one.
Go ahead.
Okay, I guess I'll start off first. So I'm always gonna go for the Giants, no matter what. So I've got the Giants. I'm gonna say 28-24.
Okay, 28-24. I'm going to also take the Giants. This pains me. Again, I'm trying to pick with my head here, not my heart. It pains me, but I can't picture the Giants going 0-2. They're too talented. They got too much going. I think they're going to bounce back. They're not as bad as they looked against the Cowboys. And I expect them to put up some points. I think Odell will be back. I'm going to say Giants 31, Lions 21.
Okay. All right. Final game. And it's the Falcons against the Packers?
Yep, Packers at Falcons, Sunday Night Football.
Oh, they're at Atlanta? Ooh, this is going to be tough.
All right, you got the keys to the game for, who do you want, Packers or Atlanta?
I'm going to say Atlanta.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so key factors for Atlanta. Number one, you need to start off strong from the beginning. Because if you saw against the game with Chicago, they started off slow. They didn't really get much points. They weren't really doing much. So key number one, you have to be active all game long. No slowing down. Key number two, Matt Ryan needs to throw the ball to all the receivers that are wide open. Don't try to throw it to guys who are not open and risk the chance of getting an interception. And then key number three, the defense need to be on Jordy Nelson.
Yep.
Because if you let Jordy Nelson open, he will make you pay for it. He's going to run it all the way for a touchdown. Those are my three keys for the Falcons. What are the keys for the Packers?
Those are good ones, Dan. I think for the Packers, I was impressed by them. I caught a decent amount of their game with the Seahawks this past weekend. Seahawks are a good team, wherever they're playing. They're better at home, but they're good anywhere. The first key, I think, is just like the Eagles, they have to get their ground game going a little bit. Like, Aaron Rodgers is always going to be good. And Jordy Nelson's dangerous, and Randall Cobb, and Devontae Adams. But I think they got to try to get Ty Montgomery going, or one of their rookie running backs, and establish a run game. And then on defense, I think they need to put pressure on Matt Ryan, because I didn't think that the Falcons looked great against the Bears. I think if you hit Matt Ryan, he could get a little shook up. Get Clay Matthews after him. And they have so many weapons on offense that you're not going to be like the Giants. You're not going to be able to double Odell like with the Giants. You're not going to be able to do that with Julio Jones because you have Devonta Freeman and you have Gabriel and Sanu, and you have that tight end who had the long touchdown this past week. I think you have to just try to get after Matt Ryan.
Yeah, well, those are good. Those are good keys. Okay,
Prediction time.
Go ahead, John.
I'm high on the Packers this year. Aaron Rodgers, I think, he's really hit his stride. They have a really good team. I think they go into Atlanta. I think that Atlanta has a really hard time stopping them. I think it's going to be like 42 to 24. I think they're going to roll them.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, I agree with you. Packers are a really good team this year. However, they are playing at home. And if you recall in the playoffs last year, the Packers had a hard time against Atlanta at home.
Mm-hmm.
I think Atlanta takes this game, but I'm going to say 31 to 28.
Okay. So pretty close one.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the only one we're different on.
Yep.
Right. So we got Chiefs, Giants, and I have the Packers. You have the Falcons.
Yep.
So that's our Landmark Sports Show games of the week. Those are our predictions. You have to tune in next week to see how they turn out.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit of a longer show today. We're coming up on the 26-minute mark. Thank you for those that hung in there with us. We're just real excited to be back. We got all this sports knowledge we want to talk, and
Yep.
we're excited.
Absolutely. It's great to be back here. And starting from the beginning of the school year, you guys are going to get so many episodes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna just keep piling them on.
Yep.
Well, I think that's about it for today.
Yeah, that should do it.
Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying with us as we went from season 1 to season 2. And looking forward to taking the ride.
Yep. See you guys next Tuesday. Have a great week.
Have a great week.